What's up everyone, Chris Parker here, and welcome to the third video in our series where we're looking at lost customers. If you haven't already done so, please go back and watch the other two videos, which the first one was showing you how we create basic customer lists of people who we've lost as customers. The middle video shows how we start layering criteria on top of each other. And now today I'm going to show you the more advanced stuff, so where we can start to really drill down who our very best lost customers are. So if you haven't already done so, as I say, watch those videos, but also subscribe to our channel because we're going to be doing videos like this all the time now to try and help business owners like you grow their business. And if you do have any comments or any questions, please leave them in the comments below and we'll try and answer them as best as we can. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to start layering on top of it, on top of our previous work we've done to try and get our very best lost customers. So as I said in the other videos, no matter how good we are, we all lose customers. So what we'll do now is we're going to go into customers and marketing, and we're going to go into marketing campaign. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the list we already created in the previous video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at any customer we've lost over the last 12 months, and then we're going to start layering extra criteria on top to get our very best lost customers. Just going to quickly run that query. So currently we've got 726 lost customers, which was from the video we did previously, where we've got number of visits within the last 12 months. So basically what we've said is any customer who shopped with us in the previous year who hasn't shopped with us within the last 12 months. So that's where we're at the moment. So we've got 726 customers. Now, we could leave it where it is, and we know that if we send them a campaign, we're going to have quite high levels of success, because this group of customers basically have bought off us previously and they've been active within the last 2 years within our business. So we know if we do a campaign, we'll have a success with them. But if we want to have more of a success, we want to look at who of those customers are our best customers, because we can spend more money to get them back. And basically the game of marketing, the rule pretty much states that those who can spend more money to get customers will always be more successful than everyone else. So the way to succeed is to be able to spend more money. The best way to be able to spend more money is to target people we know who are going to spend in store. So the way that we're going to do that in this case is we're going to layer another few things, another few criteria on top of that query. So what we're going to say is any customer who hasn't visited us in the last 12 months but did in the previous year and also spent over £100. Now obviously the total spend that you use is completely based on your business. So in my business, £100 a reasonable amount. Your business might be thousands, it might be hundreds of thousands even. So we're going to say in the last 10 years, I spent over £100. So what we're saying here is any single customer who's visited within the last 2 years, but not in the last year, and has also spent over £100 in store. So we've got a list currently of 726 people. When I press recalculate now, it's going to go from 726 down to 346. So we know that 346 customers have spent over £100 in store who have stopped shopping with me in the last year. Do you think that would be useful for you to know in your business? Do you think you could do something with that information? The depressing part from my point of view is, one, I do this for a living, so I know that we target our customers consistently. But two, I know that there is a minimum of £35,000 gone out of our business within the last 12 months. An absolute minimum. Because there's 346 customers who've all spent over £100 in my business. So we've lost customers worth well over £35,000 because some of those customers will have spent £500 or £600 or £1,000 in my store. So the actual number is probably closer to £100,000 has walked out of my business within the last 12 months. Do you think that would be useful for you to know within your business? Do you know that within your business? So when was the last time you ran a query like this? Probably for most of you, so don't worry about it. Probably for most of you, the answer is you've never run a query like this. In some ways, it's a horrible set of information to know, but in other ways, think about it. If you knew now, if you had the ability to talk to a group of your customers, so if you had the ability to have you in one room and 346 of your customers who used to shop with you in another room, do you think you could go in and have a conversation with them and try and convince a percentage of them to come and buy from you? If you could speak to all 346 customers, do you think you could get 50% to come and shop with you? again, do you think you could get 20% to come and shop with you again? I think you could. And if you could, in that case, if you've got 10%, say, of your customers, that'd be 35 customers who've all spent over £100. So it'd be a minimum of £3,500 coming back into your business. And if you could get 10% to come back in this month and 10% next month, think of how much that's worth to you over the next 12 months. Think of how much that's worth to you over the next 10 years. It's the easiest way to grow your business, is to reactivate some of your old customers. Now, we've got 346 customers here. That's useful, but let's have a look and see if we can make it more specific, because the more specific we go, the better our results will be when we actually run a promotion to them. So we've said any customer who spent over £100 who's used to visit but has not visited within the last 12 months. We could also then say, and we could say maybe, I'll use an example I used in one of the other videos. So we could say is actually a dog customer. So what we could say is anyone in those 10 years who's bought a dog product, which basically says to me that any customer of mine who spent over £100 in store, not visited within the last 12 months, but is actually a dog food, a dog customer, has bought dog products off me. Now that changes our list from 346 down to, let's see what it's going to come up with when it thinks about it. It's going to come down to 219 customers. So we have 219 customers who spent over £100, who stopped shopping with us, who are dog customers. Now think about how you could use that within your business. What type of product have you got where you could bolt that on the end? Now think about it again. Do you think if you put a promotion to those customers, to those 219 customers, they are more or less likely to buy off you if you did a dog specific offer or a general offer for your store? I'm telling you that you will be much more likely to get a response if you give those customers a dog promotion. Now the same will work in your business. Whatever your business is, you're much more likely if you are giving specific marketing to your customers, if you are having a conversation about something that they actually are interested in buying. Most of us have, whenever we do any marketing, so whenever we send an email, we try and cover every single product we sell or every single product that's on promotion within that email. Or if we send them a letter, we do the same thing. You are much more likely to have a positive response if you send them a promotion on stuff they're actually interested in. It's no good sending those group of customers a promotion on cat products unless they've got a cat, which you could add that as an extra criteria. It's no good. They're not interested in that. But if you send them a promotion on something they're interested in, you are likely to get a much better result. Now, there are hundreds of criteria you could add on top of it, but if it was me, and I am going to do this, so those 219 customers, I'm going to go and try and put a dog promotion together and target them. I will share the results with you to show you how we can use that data and how much money it's going to bring back into my business. I would be disappointed if I can't reactivate 10%. So if I can't reactivate 22 customers, I'll be disappointed. I can do all kinds of promotions. I could do dog food offer, so free bag of dog food. I could do some free dog treats. I could do 20% off dog food. I could give them a free dog wash, a free dog walk if you do either of those things. Whatever it is you can think of to promote to those customers that is linked to something they've actually purchased in the past, you're going to get much better results than a general piece of marketing. And obviously our aim, so as the results, as the statistics show, you're 9 times more likely to get a customer back in than you are to get a new customer. So think about where you want to spend your money. You probably spend money acquiring new customers every month. That's great. I'm not telling you to stop doing that, but I am telling you that if you spend some of that money to target your lost customers, you're going to make a whole lot more money back because it costs us a whole lot less to get those customers back in the door. So I hope this video has been useful for you. If it has, if you've got any questions, please message in the comments below. By all means, share it to anyone you think might be interested in it. And be sure to subscribe to our channel, because the more, if you subscribe to the channel, all our videos that we're doing, and we're going to commit to doing videos every single week, those videos will then come up and you'll be able to see them straight away. So thanks for watching the video, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.